Hello everyone. So last time we've talked about how to create a consistent AI character using Flux and LoRA, using the UI of Replicate, using the app of Replicate and Hugging Face. Now that we know how to create a consistent character, and we've also actually learned how to automate it if you go back to previous videos, today I'll show you how to take two of your LoRAs, basically two of the models that you've trained, and combine both of them together. Consistent character A and consistent character B, and just try to generate an image with both of them using the app of Replicate. So let's dive right in and see how we can do it. At this stage, I would expect all of you to know how to train your first LoRA. If you don't know how to do it, just go back to my previous video. The starting point of this video is having two trained LoRAs on my Replicate dashboard. Obviously, this is something you could do also with different products such as FAL AI, or even Comfy UI using stable diffusion. So there are many different ways to do it. I chose to do it with Replicate. One of the reasons I'm not using Comfy is because I use a MacBook. To my knowledge, it's not supporting Apple computers. So I'm just using the cloud-based training solutions that are slightly limited, but we'll figure out how to make the most out of them. So if we're going to my Hugging Face, you can see that I already have here around 10 different models that I've pre-trained already. One of them is a product that is a wooden pegboard, for example, for a client. So this is a project I already did for a client, and basically it has this amazing set of shelves. I trained and taught the AI about this shelf type of product. Another one is a train of myself. So basically there is the train view, which is just me. Okay, so this is, for example, an image I've created with this specific LoRA that I've trained that says shelf in the middle of the ocean, and it actually generated an image of shelf in the middle of the ocean. Now what we see here basically is an image of me in India. So basically I said to it Yuval in India, and I told it to use this specific model Yuval train view, and it showed a picture of me in India. It's not the most accurate, it's nice, not bad. So what we have here is two different LoRAs, and we want to combine them now. Let's see how we can do it. So I'm going to search LoRA Flux Dev multi-lora. Then I will have to pick the two LoRAs that I've already pre-trained. So let's just remove what we have here, and let's pick LoRA number one, which is the train view. That's my LoRA, and I copy it and paste, and I add the value. So that's one. Now I'm going to go and take another one, which is the shelfy one, product that I've created, and add it here. Now, when I create the prompt, I need to make sure that I use both trigger words for each specific module. In this module, the trigger word would be Yuval, which is my name. And in this, it will be shelfy wooden pegboard. So if I will say something like Yuval next to a shelfy wooden pegboard, it's supposed to trigger both of the LoRAs and generate an image of it. So now we're going just to test it real quick. So Yuval shelfy wooden. Okay, I can choose the size and the number of outputs. Let's go with 4, and there you have it. Let's press run. It's supposed to take approximately around 60 seconds, and that's it. Okay, and now we can actually see an image of me with my beautiful haircut also next to the shelfy pegboard. Now imagine the opportunities, imagine the things that you could do with this type of product. You can actually combine between two different products, right? You can combine between two different, if you are having an e-commerce store, in two different shirts. So you can have one shirt next to another shirt. If you have a fashion model and you want that fashion model to dress with that specific shirt, you can pick the shirt LoRA and you pick the fashion model LoRA and you combine them. And obviously you can also train two different characters and combine them together. It's kind of crazy. The sky's the limit here. You can even do more than two LoRAs here, and that's about it. Not necessarily the most accurate, but just like any LoRA training, you can keep getting better at it. That was my tutorial about how to combine two different LoRAs. Super interesting use cases. If you have any questions, drop them below. It's a great time to plug in the fact that I have a weekly newsletter where I share with you the AI Makers Lab newsletter, all of the videos that I create. Please like, subscribe, put the bell button, and if you subscribe, you're probably going to get at some point access to the prompts that I'm using and extra resources and content. And soon I'm also going to have a dedicated community, a premium community, and if you want to hear about it first to get access to my blueprints and access to my trained LoRAs, you all definitely want to subscribe that newsletter. So without further ado, see you in the next video.